Hello, everyone, and thank you for tuning in. Today, we're going to be looking at Celsius Network Token, or CEL, and its valuations against Bitcoin as well as the US dollar. Remember, if you do like this video and the other videos that I make on this channel, be sure to hit the like button down below and also consider subscribing. So, for the past several months, uh, Celsius has been on a downtrend against Bitcoin. We can note this ever since May, the end of May. We had dropped about 64, 65% against Bitcoin. From the local low, we dropped about almost, around 75-ish percent. We have been rallying. We actually held a base here, funny enough, kind of reminiscent of this area here. So this is something to take into consideration. Celsius is up about 10%, 11% against Bitcoin. It was 10% earlier this morning and last night. I'm on the East Coast, so the new day started last night, and then it came back, and then sometime this morning it was down at like up 3%, then back at 11%. So you could tell this token is small, right? It's a top 100 coin. I think it's in the 80s or 90s on CoinGecko. So market cap is not high, uh, to say the least. In fact, it's probably my lowest valued market cap altcoin that I hold. Um, and because of that, volume is not very high, so you are going to get these major swings of 10% back down to 3% because the order book is just so thin. If you looked at on FTX, yeah, like it's just very thin, so you can see the candles move very, very quickly. With that said, uh we are hoping that this move is going to be something that results in a rally. And there's a reason for that. The RSI has never been lower than it has been before. I mean, it was at 31.79, and we'd have to go back almost 3 years to week of February 4th, 2019, to find an RSI level that low. So right now it's at 8,000 Satoshis, and we're hoping that this is the bounce for the rally for Celsius. When we look at the US dollar, we're currently trading at $3.79 from a high of about $9, I believe. High of $9.24. And to where we are right now, that's about a almost 60% move down. As you can see, the RSI is continuingly to drop, which could play a factor. I mean, like one scenario that I can see is that Bitcoin kind of stays where it is, or maybe even drops even further. It gets a little bearish. So the US dollar isn't going to be rallying as hard with Celsius, but the Bitcoin valuation will. And with that said, you could see the RSI still drop while the Bitcoin valuation is continuing to rise. That is a scenario that could happen. But in most cases, if Celsius is going to rally, it's going to be putting some pretty crazy numbers, right? Like even this move was a 431% move. This one was a 1,000%, 10,000% move. So I have a feeling that if Celsius is going to move, then the U.S. dollar will react, right? It will react. As a fun exercise, we could also look at its valuations against Ethereum. And as you can see, we're holding very much so with the string of our teeth a line of support here. The RSI has been never been this low. 25.93 on the RSI. You could see on the historical RSI for Celsius valuation against Ethereum, it's never been as is this low. So this is also it suggests that a rally or a bounce is likely. I'm hoping for that. I mean, it possibly could go even further down, right? We could see it go down into the 20s, which isn't good, but I mean, what can you do? So with that said, I already have my position in Celsius, and I'm looking for this bounce to happen. Anyway, that's all for today, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye bye.